Hey everyone! Okay, so long time no tutorial, right? I'm gonna start getting back into the groove of things and posting tutorials on a regular basis again. Ever since the finger thing, yeah, slow down. But I'm here now. Here's the next tutorial, and it's actually using all the products are by Kryolan, and I've used their products before in other videos and I love them to death. They're an amazing line, but they just came out with new loose powdered eyeshadows called like the Satin Shimmer, I believe it is. Satin Powder Sparkling Eye Dust, and I love them. I think there's 14 colors, there might be more, I'm not sure, but I'm going to tell you right now, these things are absolutely amazing. I honestly would not promote anything in my videos if I wouldn't want to use it on a day-to-day basis, only because, for one, I don't like to use crap, especially with makeup. Like, it's got to be quality. Even if it's cheap, you want quality. And second, a lot of people don't have the extra funds to buy very expensive makeup or buy tons and tons of makeup. So if you're going to invest in something, you're going to want to make that investment well worth it. And I will tell you right now, these eyeshadows are 3 grams. Like, they're 3-gram jars, but you get 3 grams of product in them, and it's only $7, which is hella cheap, considering some lines out there will sell you 1 gram of product for $12 in a 5-gram jar. Yeah, let's do the math there. This is well worth it. The color payoff is amazing. Like, as you can see on my lid right now, the orange is one of these colors. The gray is a color, but look how bright that orange is. It's like neon orange. And that's all from one of these powders. And I actually have a few. There's that one, which is the smoky blue. Then you have this one, which is pink sunset. This one is my personal favorite. It's cranberry. But you can see all of these are filled to the very top. So you're getting your money's worth with this, because you can get some drugstore eyeshadows for $7, or you can get these, which are going to last you forever and give you 5 times better color payoff for the same price, pretty much. So yeah. And then also in this video, I talk about, there it is, Aqua colors. Because I get a lot of questions about the Aqua colors, the water activated eyeshadows. I mainly get asked, hey, how do you get a good consistency with them? Like, I'm using it and it's either too runny or it's too dry. So I touch base on a good way to make sure the consistency with these is going to be pretty good. And then I also get asked, how do you blend out the Aqua colors, because I can't blend them and they just look splotchy blotchy. I can't get a nice fade. So I talk about that. I also talk about which brush I like to use with it, because people ask me that all the time too. So hopefully some of that will help some of you out there. But as you already saw, this is the look we're doing. It's bright orange on the lid with that nice gray smoky crease that wings out to go with the wing liner. So let's just go ahead, stop all the chit chat talking intro, and just get this tutorial started. Wait a minute! I forgot something. Make sure you read what's over down here, bottom, right, diagonal, this way. Make sure you read the video description. Why? Because it contains a link. What's on the link? On the link, you will find all of these shadows, or actually every product that I use in this video, and then some. So, yeah, you're going to want to click the link, because I know you're going to want to buy the colors, because they're beyond amazing. So yeah, read the video description after you're done with this video. Go buy stuff. Yeah. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to need a base for that orange eyeshadow to stick to. So I'm just going to take my white Kryolan Aqua color, and I'm going to apply that. And it is a cake-based product, so you have to use it wet. It's activated by water. So what I'm going to do is I have something that's in just a little bottle, and for the full-size ones, which are single, not the ones that come in the palette, because those are smaller, I'm actually just going to do 2 tiny drops of liquid, and that is more than enough. And then I'm just going to take my brush, and I'm going to swish it around, and then I'll have the consistency pretty much perfect, and then I can just go in and apply the product like that. And as you can see, I'm pressing it on just so I get an even coat, but it's not too watery, it's not too dry, so 2 drops is perfect. And you'll pretty much have enough to do both eyes with this, or if you take your time with it and it starts to dry out a little bit, just do 1 more drop on the product and swish it around a little bit more to reactivate everything that's on your brush, and you should be good. And then you'll also notice that I'm using a stiffer brush And I'm using a Talcon brush because I want something with synthetic fibers so it doesn't soak up any of this, and if I'm using something that's got a little bit more color to it or more pigment to it, I don't want it to stain my brush, so using something synthetic is going to guarantee that it'll be a little bit easier to rinse when I go to clean my brush, and then just make sure there's no staining. And it's pretty stiff, so it's really going to make sure that I'm able to press the color onto my skin. But I'm just going to go right ahead and apply that all over the lid, just stopping right at the crease. Another question that I'm asked a lot is, how do you blend or fade out the aqua colors, because it's kind of hard. And all I actually do for that is I just take another brush that doesn't have any product on it, and I just use that to brush against the edge of the product that I already have on, and as you can see, it blends out the edge for me, and I have more control over what I'm doing, so I can still make sure there's product all over my lid. And that's all you have to do to actually blend out your color, so it's pretty simple. You don't have to use a fluffy brush or anything like that. You can just go ahead and use a stiffer brush and then just go ahead and blend out the edge. Now that I have the white on and blended out in my crease, I'm going to take the orange satin shadow, which looks like that. I don't want it to tip. There you go. I'm just going to press this orange right onto my lid. Now I'm going to take Gunmetal, which is another one of the loose Kryolan colors, looks like that. And I'm going to pick it up on a pencil brush. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of it, and then I'm going to draw out the shape of my crease. Just using a lighter hand, the farther up you get, just lighten up your pressure more and more as you go up. And as you can see, this corner is still really harsh. You can actually just take your finger and just very lightly blend out that edge. I have that in my crease how I want it. I'm just going to take the pressed black shimmer shadow, and I'm actually just going to deepen up the base of my crease for more contrast. So I'm just going to follow the shape that I already have drawn on with the Gunmetal. I'm going to take up that same pencil brush that has the Gunmetal on it already, and then just right on the edge of this shimmery black shadow, I'm just going to buff that into the Gunmetal so you have a nice gradient fade. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and line my waterline, so I'll just do that off camera. So yeah, just do your mascara. I'm going to do mine right now, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I have the mascara on, and that's what the eye looks like now. I love it. But you would move on to anywhere else on your face. I'm going to move down to my cheeks. And believe it or not, I'm still going to use one of the Kryolan satin shadows because they are a multi-purpose use product, so you can use it for many things. And for my skin tone, I'm going to take the gold. I hope you can see that. Looks like that. And I'm just going to pick it up on just any kind of fluffy cheek brush or anything like that. And I'm just going to use this to add just a little bit of color, but mainly just to highlight on the cheeks and make the cheekbones stand out a little bit more. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw that on. And you could use any of the colors for this. If you have a lighter skin tone, you could use the silver as a highlight, or even mix it in with like your moisturizer to give the skin an all-over glow. Darker skin tones, you could use the gold. What is this one? I think it's copper or bronze. You could use the bronze, which looks like that. Yeah, you could use the pinks, purples, anything like that. Okay, so now that we have the nice highlight going on the cheek, the last thing, of course, we're going to do is our lips. And just for fun, I'm going to use Ardor Slim Shine, which, as you can see, is a bright orange color, but it goes on more clear than anything else. So I'm just going to use that just to add a little soft tint of color and shine to my lips. So now it looks like that, and you can see the look is completed. So there's that for this tutorial. I hope it was helpful for some of you guys. Hope you learned a few new tips and tricks, especially with how to work with your Kryolan Aqua colors and stuff like that. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to all of you soon. Bye.